I went from a piece of 3-inch sewer pipe, melted it flat with a blowgun, a heater, dryer basically, and then melted and formed with that right there. Alright, this is, I'm hoping that's long enough. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this pipe to make wall storage. So I'm hoping this is long enough. I've got to watch it when I cut in with it on the saw so it doesn't pinch, because this pipe has a tendency of clamping. So I've experienced that in the past. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this through here, but I'm going to drop my blade really low. Right now it's too low, too high. I just barely want it to hit that. And this is set up for, I think I'm going to do it. Because the book doesn't need charging. I'm going to set these kind of like this. This will be the phone, iPad, and a book, room for all three. What I'll do is I'm going to use this pipe, melt it or heat it up to where I can go flat with it. And then once I go flat with it, then I'm going to heat it up in individual spots to create little areas for that. The first thing is to go through the saw without causing any problems. This is just a piece of really thin 3-inch pipe, and I think they use this for downspouts kind of thing or for sewer. I think it's more of a sewer pipe thing. So. How that clamped down there, had to go fast, so it's pretty straight. So the next process is to try to flatten this out. Not sure yet how I'm going to do that. I'll when I get a clue, I'll turn the camera back on to show you what I'm going to do. The idea. I'm just going to slide it on here. And right now, there's quite a bit of pressure in clamping it. So I'll just start heating this up until it starts to relax. And then I'll try to open it up. Alright, what I'm using is a heat gun. Don't knock Harbor Freight. Sometimes even their cheapest tools work really good for the job. And there you have it. One for each device. That'll screw right onto the wall. Now I'm going to trim down some of this stuff here, trim back this, and then we'll go and I'm going to clean this up with acetone. So all of you that were worried about this writing, there's two ways to handle it. You paint it, or you clean it off with acetone. Now, all of that can go back in the scrap pile. Okay, yeah, it's finished. It's a little rumply, or whatever you want to, bumpily. But if I took time, I bet I could just heat that up and flatten it out, which I'll probably end up doing. And you'll notice all the red is gone. That's because acetone took that off and did a good job on it. I got the cutout for a cell phone, as you can see right there. So I think we're good to go. Thanks for watching Making It Work, and come back and join us anytime. Go take a look at some of the content we've got out there. Some of it's unusual. Okay, here's what the final product looks like. Notice that the cell phone piece is actually sitting on the front. It was out here. I forgot to measure. That's where my window was. So I cut it off and then moved it over to there. So you can see a little better that way. So now book, iPad, and cell phone. And I've got a plug-in right there for the charger for the cell phone. And that's what it looks like now. What I did was I hot welded with here with a plastic welder like you would use, that you would get from Harbor Freight. And then that's what we got.